What's up, guys, and welcome back to Madden 18 Ultimate Team Season 1, Game 3. And so I tried to do something different. I decided to play the game without like talking, because I do better. And then I'm gonna record, or actually I am going to record my voice and then put it over the clip. So yeah. So this dude was actually a pretty decent player. Actually, after the game, I actually talked to the guy and we played a couple of off games with each other, and he's pretty good. I start off very strong in this game, and I believe I either pick him right here. I missed a sack right there, and then I missed it again, and then I hit him that time. I was beginning to get worried that he was about to take that for the first down because I kept missing every single opportunity to sack him as I could. You know, he kind of did the exact same defensive play. He either blitzed me, or actually, no, that's all. He blitzed me, and right there I get the interception. And I do not take this one all the way back. I really tried, but I couldn't do it. Sometimes I don't try to take it all the way back. I just try to intercept it to make him rage. And that's what I tried to do at the very beginning of this game. I really tried to make this guy rage. Oh, and another thing you guys will see as soon as the game starts is my quarterback is no longer Matt Ryan. I have Mike Vick as my quarterback, and this is my first game playing with Mike Vick. So, you know, I was testing him out at first. I wanted to see what he could do. I knew he could run very well, and that's why I got him. So, you know, he has really good throwing while running. So, you know, I just said, screw it, I'm gonna get this character, and I believe he's a 91 overall. He's not the best, but he's not the worst. That run did not work. In fact, I didn't do much running with Ezekiel Elliott. Most of the running that I did was with Mike Vick. And this was a pretty good game. This dude didn't rage. He didn't leave like I expected him to. I actually tried to get him to leave, but he didn't leave. So I was like, all right, no, let's play. So I did get a lead, 7-0, and this game really does take it down, like change momentum a lot. Like you'll probably see what I'm talking about, and this surprised me. I kicked this football from one side to the other with an 81 overall kicker. I didn't think I would be able to do that. In fact, I didn't even think I'd come close to doing that. So, like I said, this dude started off really bad. He just kept doing the same thing over and over again. And, you know, he was either running the ball or going deep. Mainly deep. As soon as that run game, as soon as he saw that his run game had no chance, he started just throwing the ball deep every play. I believe he starts to throw it deep here. No, not that play. One of these plays, he goes deep. I feel like, you know, even if he was playing like most people would and was smart about it, I don't think he could have won, because like that right there, you know, that was just a stupid read. There's 3 guys on you, and you're gonna throw it towards, you know, where the user is and 2 other guys are. That's definitely gonna get picked. And if it doesn't get picked, then you suck. So he went for deep. I decided to go for deep. I wanted to test the throw, and he blitzed me right there, so I was a little afraid. And I just figured out how to slide. I actually screwed that up. I did not mean to slide on the play, and I accidentally did. So he got me. I got stuck. That was BS too. I could have got a touchdown off that play. I did it again. That was a good one. I was expecting Julio Jones to actually like cut back in when I threw it, but for some reason he wouldn't. And if you had noticed on like the left screen where it showed his play, that exact play is what he used for the entire game. And I do believe I got this touchdown. Yeah. So that's probably the best that Ezekiel Elliott did that entire game, was getting that touchdown. And I believe that was the last touchdown he got too. Because this dude blitzed so much in this game, I was not really able to do much run with Ezekiel, but I was able to do quite a bit of running with the quarterback. So I need to get a better kicker because, yeah. This dude just didn't seem to do much. You know, it's 14-0. You know, 14 zip, and he still was pretty much just doing the exact same thing. I don't know why he thought that that would work. And you know, you're kind of stupid. I mean, look, that's a back-to-back pick. I tried to take it all the way backwards, but I got stopped. I was gonna go turn back around and try to take it all the way back, but I couldn't. And my thought process, it's 14-0. Like, it's 14-0. This dude was throwing picks back to back, doing something stupid. So in my mind, I thought this game was over, and then I get sacked. I actually threw it, but it just like would not do it. Like, it just wouldn't do it. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go and throw a deep ball like him. You know, I have nothing to lose. Didn't get it. Which surprised me very much that dude, number 12, who I believe is Brown, I believe. I can't remember his name. Anyway, I thought he'd be open, and you can see B wide open. Touchdown, Julio Jones, baby. You know, it's... I can't believe he's going to blitz someone when they went deep, and they're sure as hell going to do it again, especially with it being what it was. So 21-0, I was like, okay, this dude's definitely gonna quit. He stays. He stays in the game. I'm like, all right, interesting. This dude was truly interesting me. If he thinks he could come back, I mean, I had just scored 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. Normally, you don't even close to come back. And you know, that guy right there is really good. Like, that player right there was probably the one thing that truly kept my special teams honest, because he nearly breaks free a lot of times to get all the return touchdown. And this dude still didn't learn his lesson. He's still going for the deep ball, and I believe right here, I get a pick. he doesn't learn his lesson. Now I was for sure this dude was done. I knew like, hell, he's gonna quit. And he didn't. He stayed. He's like, okay, so you expect that you're gonna stop me? 21-0. I've scored on every time I've touched the ball. And you know, like, what chance? So you know, Michael Vick, who used to be an Atlanta Falcon quarterback, then went to Philadelphia Eagles, actually got fired. Like, I think he got fired for dogfighting. So you know, I like the dude. I mean, he's really good at what he does. He's a really good quarterback, and that's the time I fumble. That scared the shit out of me. And Julio Jones comes back for a truck at the 1-yard line. But Mike Vick, I can't have him doing that, because while this dude was pretty good with good players, I play against a lot of really better players than him. So if at some point that this game happened where this dude had got me, you know, like if someone else were able to do that, it would be bad, because that's actually this first time I played him, first time he's fumbled. And I really hope that doesn't happen when I start to run with him, because I'm going to try to keep that run game with the quarterback in my arsenal a lot. So I actually thought I intercepted that for a minute, but of course not. Why would I intercept something like that and make it a highlight play? So in this one, I believe this is where that BS happens. Okay, is it that one? It's not that one, it's the next one. Okay, this play right here, I had my mouth wide open at the end of this play because bullshit. Okay, so it's 4th and 10 on the 1-yard line. Okay, I tried to blitz him early and I couldn't get it. I could not get the safety. And he goes for a deep ball again, which is okay, cool. You know, you're going for a deep, and he catches it. And I thought I didn't see him catch it. Like, I legit didn't. So I just pressed the button to slide in there for the fun of it, like I always do. Free, wide open. able to get a touchdown. So, you know, if you're watching this, bro, that was good. That was a good play. You know, he scored that with on the 1 yard line. That's a 99-yard pass. And then he was stupid and went for 2. He actually did this quite a lot. He went for 2 a lot. And like most teams, he could not run on my team. Very few teams can. If they do it once or twice, they're not going to be able to do it the third time. If they do it the third time, let's say they get a successful drive of running the football for a touchdown, the chances of you doing it again, not so great. So, you know, I was so expecting this dude to quit so many times, and he came back a little bit in this first half. He actually, I think he scored 3 touchdowns in the in the first half. I don't remember. It was either 1 or 2. He was coming back. I knew it was like a 1 possession at one point. 1 possession at one point in this game in the first half. Let's see. I believe I threw a pick right here. Or I get sacked 1. No? I actually did throw like 3 picks this game, which shocked me because I was not expecting to throw any picks against the guy who could barely have an offensive. His defense by far was his best arsenal. His defense, I mean his offense sucked. He did stupid and ill-advised throws. He threw it too many times to my user and I picked him off. But his defense, if he could have got an offense going, his defense was doing pretty good. Against me, anyway. Now, other people, it might have been a little different. And that was that pick right there. That was just something I was not even close to expecting to happen. A pick. Michael Vick throwing a little off because he's supposed to be able to throw and run very, very well. And he could. Like, he really can very, very well do that. But for some reason there, every once in a while, he's going to throw it a little off, and that was one of those times he threw it off, and I got a pick, but it's like whatever. Interception, bitch. So I didn't actually intend to pick it off there. I was gonna swat it away and see if I couldn't get him to quit by, like, you know, not being able to do anything. But I picked it off instead, so I was like, okay, whatever. I went with it. There was a lot of takeaways, a lot of interceptions this game. Like I said, if he could have got a really good offense going in the first half, besides, like, his defense, I think, scored, I don't know how many times, but, no, his offense, it was either his offense or defense that scored quite a few times. Either way, this was a very good and exciting match, in my opinion. You know, as soon as I picked this off, I was like, oh, this game's over. I'm going to win. I'm going to do this. This dude has no chance. And he comes back. And I was like, okay, this is becoming interesting again. The fourth quarter is the most scored quarter of the entire game. Yeah. No, wait a minute. For me, the first quarter was the most. I believe for him, it was the fourth or third that he scored the most. Yeah, fourth or third. He scored most of his touchdowns then. And I scored most of mine in the first. I believe I did end up scoring like once every like quarter. No, I didn't. I didn't score in the fourth quarter, I don't believe. Either way, this game became close. And that was my second pick. At that point, I was like, oh, you bitch. Because I was not expecting him to pick me off. That was nowhere near what I was expecting. Oh, and if I seemed a little tired to you guys, it's because I am very tired. Like, I am very tired. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I found out my voice had not recorded in the video, so I'm recording it now. So, yeah. If you guys actually like this type of commentary, let me know. And I'll do it this way instead. So he goes for another deep ball. And I still thought he was going to catch that. In my mind, I pretty much put my controller down because in my mind, I had saw this dude catching this football and scoring. I had so expected him to. Like, everything was perfectly set up for him to score. It was a perfect opportunity to score the football, and he wasn't able to do it, which, you know, shocked me a little bit. So, this is what? Second quarter with 2 minutes left, and this is 2-minute warning. So, most of you guys, like, I read the comments. I mean, I'm not able to, like, read them as soon as you guys post them, because sometimes, you know, I record all my videos at one time. Like, I record all of my videos on a Monday, and then I post them individually. And, well, sometimes I do. Sometimes I actually record it that day and edit it, which is why some of my videos suck. Which I'm gonna stop that, because I'm gonna start recording all my videos on a Monday and a Tuesday, and record and then post them out, so I can have time to edit each video and then post them. Make my videos a tad bit better, hopefully. Hopefully next week videos should go back to normal planning, like everyday videos with friends and stuff. Because most of my friends, you know, haven't really been playing the PlayStation, haven't really been on to play, so it's just been me. It's been boring. Fortnite videos will start back next week too. Hopefully next week. I don't know. Depends on when I can get a game on and recorded, get a win, or some highlights, something, whatever happens. You know, I may make a live stream, do a live stream, and do a ton of like Fortnite on it, but I don't know yet. So this dude at this point, you know, started doing a little bit better, just a tad bit better. And at first it's like, ooh, maybe it was a kid that was playing with this guy, and then he gave his controller back to his brother, whatever. And, you know, then he started doing bad again. So that right there was a touchdown, and that ticked me off more than anything. That touchdown ticked me off. I was there. I was there for the pick. So now it's a 1 possession and a 3. Because I believe he goes for it here. I'm not sure if he got it or not. No, he did get this, I believe. I don't know. He went for it so many times. I don't remember if he got it or not. No, he did. He definitely did. Okay, so it did make it a 1 possession lead. This game was becoming interesting again. And in my mind, it's like, okay, wait a minute now. I can't let this dude come back after a 21-point lead and then let him come back. No. That was not going to happen. So with 37 seconds left, I just decided to go for some deep balls, you know. See what I can do with the deep. Now, I did do a little, like, pass off here, I believe. Yeah, pass off. Soon. Yep, to Julio. I pass a lot to Julio. He's, like, my main, like, guy go-to. But I also have my second and third that I like to dump it off to. This dude could not handle this at all. Again to Julio. I believe I go for deep ball here. Somewhat deep ball. But either way, I don't believe I even scored here. Like, this dude, you know, just, I don't know. He was good when it when it really mattered. He seemed to step up. But when it, like, well, on defense, but when it came to offense, he couldn't seem to do that much. So I believe this is a touchdown right here. Or not. Did I even score here?
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now a first down following that long gain.
I honestly don't know if I even scored. Oh, yeah, I definitely did. Touchdown, Falcons. So 27 or at the moment 27 to 14, right before the half. So I got he got the second flag. He does that quite a bit too. But you know, I'm glad like last year I think it made you redo the kick if something like that happened. So I'm kind of glad it doesn't do that anymore. Again, with a very deep kick that my kicker should not be able to do. So with 2 seconds left of the game, 28 to 14. I was sure at this point he was going to quit, but he surprised me again by just staying in the game. So I played with the linebacker, and he does it deep and screws up. Halftime. I get the ball back halftime. So in my mind, I was like, if I do a quick score, he would quit. Because I like making people rage quit, and my every intention was to do this to this guy. But he stayed throughout this entire game. He did not quit this game.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
Well, you know, I thought the exact same thing. But you know, this game kept like every time he scored, I scored. He scored once or 2 times, and I'd score one. You know, this like my run game just would not work, and I feel like if my run game had been there, this score would have been a lot higher than it actually ended up being. I could not get my running back to score because it's like I said, this dude did the exact same play on defense, which is another reason why he did not win. He did the exact same play every time, nearly every time, and I was able to pretty much get like, you know, you do the same play, well then I might as well do the same offensive play that works on it every time. Now Ezekiel Elliott was able to do that quite a few times, but he was not able to actually ever get the ball and run and make a touchdown, besides that first one in the beginning of the game. I've had a lot of games where my running back wasn't able to do much, and eventually I was able late in the like 4th or 3rd quarter to do something. But I was so afraid that, like, you know, that if I wasn't able to get the run game going, and I've tried every single play to get the run game, that this dude would eventually start to come back. I could not let that happen. He actually did, like, surprise me a lot when he started just sacking me back to back there. So 3rd and 20, and I wanted to go for a run at first. Oh, why do that when Julio Jones is wide freaking open for a touchdown? And like I said, I had scored because I was expecting him to quit, and he didn't. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna stop, you know, playing like I want him to quit and just continue to just mess around, play. If he comes back, then it'll make the game fun and exciting. If he doesn't, then, you know, it's like whatever. So I just continue to play. So I kicked it off, decently kicked, and boom. Aw, that wasn't the boom one. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2. So 35 to 14. If I was scrolling through the TV and I saw that as the score, I'd be like, oh, for sure the 35 dude's gonna win. But, you know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, it doesn't take that long to score a touchdown. In the first quarter, I scored 3 touchdowns. So, you know, when people quit after being down by 14 or down by 7 just because they did it quickly, that doesn't mean anything. You know, I don't quit even if I am down by 21. That's stupid. Like, I scored 21 points in the first quarter in 3 minutes. So, you know, I normally just don't quit. This dude at first was kind of salty about the loss. Like, I could tell, like, he's like, ooh, let's play again, and we played again. I actually, I won the second time. Like, this dude sent me a message, and I actually cut it out somewhere, and it was like, this is my first time playing, blah, blah, blah. I have never played this game before. And I was like, I doubt it, because he had not, like, I don't know if, like, I don't believe that this was in the beginning of the game or not, but this dude had 90 overalls, and you can see, like, when he got that flag right there is when he sent me the message. I just edited it out because, yeah. But whenever he said the flag is when he sent the message. And he was so salty about me being 35 to 14. Always like, you're cheating, blah, blah, blah. And, I told him to, stop doing the same things over and over again if he wanted to have a chance. And he was so salty about it. But we did make amends at the end of the game. And, yeah, we did go off and play a few more games together. But I'm not saying you guys who wins, because I don't really remember. But even if I did, I wouldn't tell you guys who wins. My defense has always been pretty good. My offense has gotten better. Well, actually, no, my offense has always been good. My defense has gotten better. And that should have been a pick, but touchdown him. I was so depressed there. I was like, are you serious? I mean, I wasn't worried about it coming back. He would still need another touchdown and then another one to be tied up with me. But, it's still kind of ticked me off a little bit that he had gotten that touchdown. Like, my defense isn't a bad defense. So the fact that he able to throw a deep ball like that on me like that and then score with it kind of wounded my ego pretty badly. I won't lie, it really did. It wounded my ego.
They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago. So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that?
Julio. I do that a lot. I dump it off to Julio. At that point, when I did that, I wish I would have done a spin move. Because if I would have done a spin move, I feel like I could have gotten a touchdown off that play. But, I wasn't really thinking about it at the time. I did go for a spin move there. But while Ezekiel Elliott, touchdown Falcons, while Ezekiel Elliott is good, he just could not get me the runs that I wanted. But he was able to do the kick, like the little throws. When I threw it off to him, he did it quite a bit. That was a bad kick. So 42-21. Boom. Dennis McManus. But you see, like right there, see that same guy chucks over 2 or 3 guys. I feel like if he could have used that dude more efficiently, he could have been a very team to be reckoned with. Because I believe it was his tight end. I believe. But it was running back. What? Tight end or running back? I can't remember what it was. He tried to take off with his quarterback. That's a big no-no. Now this dude played like a noob. He had a good team, but he played like a noob. He was like a 93 overall. He had bunches of 95s, 96s on his team, but yet he couldn't do anything with them. Yeah, no. Boom. That was BS. That was tremendous BS. I was like, oh, he dropped it. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I look up, and it said first down. I was like, what do you mean first down? I did double and cover him, thank you very much. That did not work. That was another thing. He sent me another message about that play and said that I used X-ray or whatever. I cheated. I could see his plays. I could see his playbook or used a hack or something like that. I was like, not really. I just picked it random and somehow, you know, that was a perfect play to stop that drive.
A little ways to go here. 2nd and 13.
So, you know, the pigs truly didn't become that many pigs by the end of this game. Most of the, and that ticked me off right there too. How the frick did he get that freaking open to run the freaking quarterback? That was BS. I would have loved to have sacked this dude more, but I didn't play with the defensive lineman, and he kept throwing it off too quickly before I could even get over to him.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that.
Overall, you know, this was a good practice game, I guess, you know. Like, that right there. I missed the tackle. But then again, I haven't played Ultimate Team in a while, so I've been doing a bunch of solo, and I've been doing a bunch of defensive solo, so I haven't really been playing much on offense. So, my offense was a little bit shaky. I mean, my defense was a little bit shaky. Did I say my Oh, God, I fucked that up so badly. Ignore everything I just said. I've been doing a lot of offensive plays with Mike Vick. I have not been doing much on defense, and my defense is a little rocky. I completely twisted that around. This dude was so stupid. He had so many guys open on so many occasions, and if he would have threw it to them, he could have had a touchdown. He could have had, well, he could have had first downs. He could have had touchdowns. He could have had, you know, really big yard gains, but he didn't do it. He kept throwing it to people that I was using, and I'm not sure if it was because he wanted to expose my user and make me look bad, or if he just thought, you know, screw it, I've lost this game, I'm gonna go deep, and that's just so happened the guy I was at. He tried to run again here, and yeah, you know what happens when you try. You know, run on your quarterback on me once, shame on you. Run on me twice, you better hold that ball tight, because I'm about to make you fumble. So 42-21 in the fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. So, you know, at this point, you know, what chance does he truly have? And I do believe he scores the most touchdowns on this in this quarter. And the touchdowns for me slowly become less and less. And it truly did worry me at first. I can't believe he actually caught me right there. I thought Mike Vick was going to get gone. Yep. I did a ton of running. But this dude blitzed so much that, you know, I didn't have much time to do many QB runs. But I had a ton of offensive plays to use. And I didn't want to kick. You know, in my mind, this game was over. So I was just going to throw it anyway. And if he scored, whatever. He didn't have much time. But he did worry me a couple times in this quarter. And a couple times, I mean, quite a few times. And he picked it off. I'm actually really glad he picked that off. Because if he didn't, he'd be down way back there. So that kind of worked in my favor a little bit. The interception was still bad, but, you know, I'd rather him swat it away. I mean, I'd rather him intercept that football than to just swat it away, and I'd been way back there. Boke. Again, I was there, and the fact that, you know, I couldn't, like, have done, like, more and intercepted that football kind of ticked me off. Even though, yeah, hey, squatting it away is pretty good. But it gave him another 3 downs to try to score. And I didn't like that too much. And touchdown. Again, with him being that open, with 3 defenders out there next to him, and none of them decided to block him. Even I was back there, and I didn't block him for some reason. He pretty much learned that he could not run that in by the quarterback. He could not run in with the running back, and he tried. He had a guy wide open. It's just I got to him way faster than he could throw it off.
Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked. This is taken at the
I so badly wanted to run one against this guy, but I couldn't do it.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
I tried so many occasions to run a football all the way back, but this dude just kept stopping me.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Almost always, not always. I can't say that. Most of the time, I try to. If it's like if I'm up this high, I'm gonna go crazy. Just try to get return, punt return. No, yeah, punt return, touchdowns. But I couldn't do it. I just could not find any lanes open. I did find one open at one point, but he caught me. Another thing I wanted to do, I wanted to do some type of juking move with Mike Vick and try to score, but I couldn't do that either very well.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a
boom. Overthrown. See, I'm not 100% sure if that was correct or not, because I can't remember what button I pressed.
He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong.
Boom.
You always try and get it to him.
And I thought that dude was going to hit me. And I could truck him and get free, and I shouldn't have done that because I had plenty of steps on the other guy, and I could have scored. Just another mistake I made during this game. Sacked again. Those sacks happen way too often. And I know how to throw it away too, that's what's funny. I know how to throw the football away, and I just didn't do it. It did not register on my mind to throw this football away. I was riding with that dude for a while there. I thought I could score like that, but he sacked me anyway. Yep, so, in the end, the score being 42-28, if he were, to win, you very well could win with 35 seconds left on that clock, and you'd be down this far. You just have to score, intercept, and score again. You'd have to do it really quick and fast. I've seen it happen. I've done it a few times. So, this dude has every single chance to come back in this game. Especially with these stupid-ass sacks every fucking 3 seconds.
Getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
I know, I'd pressed it when he pressed it, and his came out first, so I was like, whatever. Boom, and I got hit again. I'm so glad that it didn't become a fumble. And that is the last score I make this game. But I do not believe that could be said for the same for this guy. I do believe he ended up scoring twice more. This part didn't make no sense to me. I do believe he ended up losing a second or two for that. I mean, if he caught that, he had to take it out. Or take a knee and be down at the 1. But I thought if a guy came out of the end zone and then came back in the end zone like that dude did, that it would be incomplete. And that was a touchdown right there. When that happened, I was like, okay, so this dude's definitely going to come back. And he did, technically. I mean, 33-45. I believe that he scores again. You really can't count anybody out, especially when it's only you know, a 12-point game with 2 touchdowns, and boom, they're back in the game. I actually tried to get to the onside kicking formation, but I couldn't do it. I got it, and I did a little quick pass behind me, and I don't know why I did that. That could have turned out badly, but I did. I was stupid.
Even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we? We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
So vertical play right here. A good old vertical. With 8 seconds left of the clock.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right.
Oh shit, I did catch. Oh, okay, so I did score again. My bad, guys. I didn't think I scored again. So like I said, you know, pretty good game. Ended up, I pulled an Alabama right there, missing the field goal. So 51 to 33 was the final score. Very good game, and that big hit right there. I thought he was gonna fumble and I could get the football. That didn't happen. So you know, this dude in the end, pretty good. My streak remains 3-0. I have yet to lose. Now I say that, I'm probably gonna lose the next game. Either way, this was a good game. I'll see you guys in the next one. So, well, actually, hang on. Within the next 2 weeks, look for Fortnite videos for those who want to see Fortnite. 7 Days to Die tomorrow. GTA the next day. And then Madden, of course, on that next following day. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.